I run every weekday morning, so Monday through Friday. Usually leave the house about 7:15, 7:20, and run for about an hour. I do so to meet kids while they're walking to school. Most schools start at 8:15 or 8:20 in the morning, so I catch a lot of kids as they're walking to school. And I would just greet kids. Good morning, Ohayo gozaimasu. Gozaimasu, good morning. And at this one school, because I'd been doing it so long, the kids got very familiar with me. And so a lot of them would want to do rock, paper, scissors. Saisho wa guu, janken poi. Another sixth grader, she's a sixth grader now, I've been seeing her for 6 years. She runs up to me and she gives me a little hug. And I ask her now in English, how are you today? And she answers. One of the most important things that we wanted to do when we moved up to this area, Tohoku, where the big 3/11 triple disaster happened, was to make the community a little bit brighter, a little bit happier. And one way I discovered I could do that is just by greeting people, and especially the kids. And so the morning jog, I'm not running fast, I'm not training for any big events, I'm just out there to see the kids. So as I'm making the community a little bit brighter, I'm also making myself known so that people can trust me. And that has happened as a result of running is when I see children and their parents in other places, like the grocery store, like the convenience store, walking along the street at another time. There's a trust relationship built there. And often my connection with the church will become known. And that happens in a variety of different ways. Talking to the staff. During this pandemic, I've been writing letters fairly regularly, every month or so, to the schools, just to encourage the students, letting them know that I pray for them. In the last 2 or 3 letters, I put a little scripture verse in it and then applied it to some aspect of school life. And I have also found that particularly the people that I wave to, along the highway, the driving highway, I'll encounter them in places miles away, and they will say, "Aren't you the guy that runs in Iwakiri?" And yeah, that's me. And then in those kind of conversations, I can say, what are you doing here? I work in a church. I'm a Christian. I came after the disaster to volunteer. Recently on a running route, a high school girl that I would frequently see came to church. And in fact, I think she's come 5 of the last 7 weeks or something like that. Didn't grow up in the church, never went to church, but now she seems to be coming to church somewhat regularly. And so I get inspired by particularly the story of Zacchaeus. Jesus is out for a walk, walking through Jericho, and he stops at the tree and he greets Zacchaeus and says, I gotta come to your house today. And we've done the opposite. We've invited kids over to our house that I've met or that my wife and I have met in the community, kids and of course their parents. I hope everybody can figure out something in their daily routine that gives them opportunities to connect with people in their community.